Hello, welcome. This is just a little video on the cabin that we built in the woods for under $3,500. It is built out of rough sawn hemlock and KD 2x4s for the walls. The floor string is 2x8, 16-inch on center, and I have that decked off with a 1x10 hemlock board that we had planed at the lumber yard. So it made for a really nice floor. And then the backbone of my ridge board, you'll get a closer view later on, but I'm going to walk you through how we built this building. It's a very nice building for the money. Very rugged. I have a 6x8 rough sawn hemlock beam. That is the backbone of my ridge board. You'll see how we incorporated that into the structure.
There's the center beam. Runs all the way down to the floor. The corner over there, those are my fire blocks left over from the wall studs. If you do your math right, you can have all kinds of leftover pieces. The wood stove is going to sit right there, right about 2 to 3 feet from that beam, between the door and that beam, and go right up through the ceiling. So it's going to make a nice deer come out and play underneath that big apple tree. And then they cross the lawn. There's a little path right in the woods there that they go through. So that'll be nice. And then they wrap around the cabin because the deer run is right down there in the woods. Not very far. As well as they bed down a lot right there too during the winter time. And there's my beam. It's kind of a trademark of my buildings. There'll be a center post that goes up to the roof, which will just beefing up the roof a little bit more. Got a 4x8 ridge board going in with 4x6 rafters, and then 4x6 posts going up to that ridge board. You don't need to shovel any of these roofs. They'll have a steel roof on it with ice and water shield. So it's coming together. Here's the front view of the cabin. You can see it's got a nice big spacious front window to the left. That is not the door, that is a window. And if you look over here above that ladder, that's going to be a 2x6 tongue and groove door installed there. Wood stove will be directly inside. There's plenty of room. This thing is 12 feet by 16 feet. With a 6-foot 8-inch wall. So there's plenty of headroom underneath the center beam. And the very back is another door that goes out.
In the upcoming videos, you will see how I lifted the ridge beam and the 22-foot logs that make up my ceiling and rafters up into place by myself. I think you'll find that very interesting. So subscribe to the channel and come on back and see how I put the rest of this building together. The future stuff in this stuff is some of the timber framing that I have done for 30 years that I will build into the roof structure of this little cabin. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Keep your boots dry and keep your powder dry and stay in the woods. Keep hunting.